So we're going to start off with week 1 against the Philadelphia Eagles, the Super Bowl runner-ups. Right out of the gate, just going to give them the toughest opponent they may have all season.
Yeah, I got Philadelphia winning this one. It's certainly a tough way to start the season. I mean, I have the Eagles winning the NFC to put it in perspective. I think that with the Patriots offense, there might be some growing pains at first, question marks in the offensive line, obviously new system, Bill O'Brien running the show now, we can talk about in depth, but the Eagles defense they've had some pretty significant losses. I think they're also kind of undergoing a period of change, but I don't love how that Patriots offensive line matches up against a pass rush that led the league in sacks last year.
New FanDuel customers can bet $5 and get $200 in bonus bets, guaranteed. Plus, all customers who bet $5 will get $100 off NFL Sunday Ticket from YouTube and YouTube TV.
And you mentioned Bill O'Brien. So the Patriots have a new offensive coordinator. Eagles have a new defensive coordinator in Sean Desai. What kind of changes do you think we're going to see from each of those guys in their schemes?
Yeah, Desai's an interesting coach because he comes from the Vic Fangio tree. And I think that there's a lot of coaches in the NFL right now from that tree or have called sort of similar defenses. And with the Eagles, there was a lot of frustration amongst the fan base last year about the defense being somewhat passive, sitting back in zones, not rushing, not blitzing enough, that kind of thing. I think that they'll be surprised by some of the change-ups they get with Desai running the show, just based on things I've heard him say. He was in Seattle briefly, Chicago. So far this preseason too, watching them, they've definitely been more aggressive. So I wouldn't be surprised if the Eagles defense turns up the aggression a little bit, especially against, a Patriots offense that really struggled with pressure last year.
Yeah, and you're hoping. The Patriots obviously have had a ton of issues on the offensive line. We don't know for a fact if we're going to see Mike Nwonu, Cole Strange, or even who's going to be at one of the tackle spots. So I saw last year that I don't think anybody used stunts in line games less than the Eagles. I'm hoping that's the case again on week 1. Otherwise, it's going to be a long game if the Patriots have an offensive line that doesn't have a ton of chemistry. All right, so we're starting off with an L. Very fair, very reasonable.